What up, bosses? MBR bringing you the first episode of the Sub Wars, the Nasus challenge as it is for this month. We are facing up against my man ChickenChowMein, who's going to be kicking things off. Will he be able to gain a victory over the Nasus, or will he prevail in my? Just being another stack, just another worthless 6 stacks to me. Well, it's not really worthless. So he's going to be playing Captain Volibear today. No ordinary Volibear, Captain Volibear. We'll start off with cloth armor and 4 pots. It was quite interesting. So literally, like I say, this is the first game. It's going to be interesting to see how it goes. The rules are as followed. Firstly, I play Nasus. That's the rules for this month. Secondly, you can play whatever you wish to do so. You could even play Nasus, but I don't know how that would go for you. 3, the more interesting things is that you get a point by killing an enemy. So if he kills me, he'll get 1 point. If I kill him, I get a point. If he kills a turret, he gets 2 points, and so forth for me. But by killing the first turret, it ends the game. So by doing so, it just means that I don't necessarily just stack up and take the turret and I win, which would be pretty, a bit lame. So he could kill me, say, 3 times. I could take the turret for the first turret, and he actually wins 3-2. So we'll see. Hopefully you guys like these rules. I wasn't sure if I was going to put like a time limit in. We'll see how this game goes, and then maybe we can tweak it a little bit. We'll have to have a rematch then because there'll be new rules. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, if you guys want to battle out against me in the Sub Wars, for the moment it's going to be Nasus for the next week or two. We'll do the Nasus challenge, and we'll move on to another champion that you guys would like to see. We'll have some fun with that. All you have to do is leave your username below, your summoner name. It has to be EU West. You can create an account if you wish to do so, but obviously you won't have the benefit of all the beautiful masteries and runes already, so that would be a bit sucky. So we'll see. We'll see what we can get to. It's exciting times. Am I going to get wrecked? Volibear's a hard champion. He does have that fling there, and he can be a pain in the ass to deal with, but hopefully he should be alright. Faced up against a few bears in my time. Nothing like wrestling a good bear. That has a cool skin. He looks like a train conductor. So standard, we don't really want to shove the wave. Obviously, the one benefit is there is no jungle presence. So that there's not that much scary pushing the wave. Obviously, you want to really avoid it because of the jungler. But one of the things is that with Volibear is we don't really want to be overextended because he can quite easily chase me down in lane. He does some nasty damage once he gets on top of you, and with that fling, if we're like pushing into his turret, then it'd be a bit dodgy. One thing with Volibear, we actually got that minion. He's so big, he could like stand on top of minions, and kind of what he's doing. And it's been a bit unfortunate, I thought, to be honest, for the last 2 minions, like he was actually going to block them. But nonetheless, we're stacking, which is the most important thing here. He has hit level 2, so that's cool. Tense moment. One nice thing is he's put some damage down. That's a big damage. One nice thing, there is no jungler, so that does make things pretty cool. But as you can see, I should have withered him a little bit sooner. I was half tempted to take my E, but I'd have took my wither a lot sooner. It would have been better. I was a bit worried we were going to get fling. Oh, look at that. All goes tits up now. Oh. He's running TP, which is really good. It's an interesting concept on how you want to play this out. Do you go for the ignite and really try and make that first blood count? Or do you try and go for the TP to make sure, if you die, your turret doesn't fall? For me, it would be a Nasus, really. TP is the best way to go about this whole thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. What a great start. We're going to get no stacks this game. So the wave's where we want it to be, and like he can't really get the minions now. His minions are just, or my minions are going to die in front of him because he can't afford to come get them. Really unfortunate we missed a big one there. I waited all that time and then kaboom. So, yeah, this is just where we want to be, and then this is where the game can start swinging in my favour, even though we've missed a few minions. We're level 1 CS, which is really good. Obviously we lost a few to the turret then, which wasn't ideal. But it's here where we have to be a little bit careful, because he now can fling me and put some big damage down. Obviously I don't want to expend my flash just yet. That's cool. The main thing what you could do really here is just let the wave come into you. There's no reason for me to overextend to get that wave. It's actually quite nice not having a jungler for it, because Volibear with a jungler can be pretty hella scary. With his passive, he's not really afraid to dive you. Nice damage is kind of being seen. 200 more gold and we can get my Glacial Shroud, which would be really cool. We are running a little bit low on mana front at the moment, but everything's so good so far. thing with Nasus is once I get pushed into this turret, especially out of jungler, it makes life even harder. We can just stack and stack and stack. So what can he make happen? Just drop me low. So this is in a situation where Ignite could have been like the thing, like getting that Ignite and snowball, and then potentially with the kill you get 3 kills over me. It could be pretty big. We have potential. He could dive me. There's a big wave. It would be a ballsy move. I think we got too much HP. I just don't have enough mana really to do anything. That's the problem. We got enough mana to kill it. I'm definitely intrigued to see what you bosses try and pull out, and if we can actually have the first winner, who will go into my Hall of Fame. Really, I probably should really back here now. To get the Glacial Shower would be really nice, and we could just TP in. It's really limited on mana, but we actually have a CS lead, which is really good now. Even though we've been struggling to kind of farm on the turret a little bit, the fact that we're prevailing in CS now is the down. But it's where it's going to go downhill for Mr. ChickenChowMein. And Nasus really shouldn't be out farming anyone at this point in time. And it's only going to come. It's only going to become a problem because, like I say, his damage isn't really all that much threatening me at the moment. Once he gets his ultimate, it might be a little bit different. We're back here now in waves, in a kind of good position. Hey man, come on, cut with the big bro. Alright, Glacial Shroud, big back. Get some cookies, no need for the pots, and we can we'll just TP on this one. It might be a bit silly, but I'm not too scared now. We come back and we'll see what we can make happen. I'm gonna greed for the little one. I bet we don't get the big. Oh, we might actually be able to. Oh god, nice. So yeah, really good stuff. He's gonna back as well, but obviously we hold it. Oh my god, how he knows how to hold the CS lead. Screw you, Nasus. Holding the CS lead, I say, it's only going to get stronger now. I think instead of rushing, or obviously with a 45% cooldown build, which I normally go for, which is pretty damn strong, and I've gone for my 45% cooldown runes, I might just rush an Iceborne. Because it puts me on 35%. Nice damage. Fucking hell. Oh my god. That was... wow. I didn't think I was going to take all that damage. Best ward, you know. Never know who's coming in my lane. Wow, that was nice. Kind of thought with the minions on my side that we were going to actually be able to come a little bit better out there, but the damn, what did he actually go for? Sort of tanky. Well, trade flashes. Yeah, wow, that damage was pretty crazy. So we now just play it cool, flash us down. We don't want to get flung behind them. We'll just lose the minions here. All we have to do is say once we get Iceborne, I think it's GG really. It's only a matter of time. That was a nice, nice attempt. It could have been 1-0 then, but we're holding out. All we need to add is like some random jungle that just appears out of nowhere, forever losing. Like, if you ever played Time Splitters, might be a bit too old game for that. Was when I was a little boy. I used to love that game. They used to Time Splitters 3 Future Perfect, which was the last one they ever made for the PS2. Was basically there's a multiplayer game mode when you actually used to have your friends to come around. No multiplayer like these days, but basically if you're losing on the game, it was like team deathmatch, and if you're losing, all these monkeys come out of nowhere and like help you get kills for a couple of, like, I don't know, for a little bit. That's pretty cool. Stacking up really well though. Starting to build a big CS lead now. And that 15 CS pretty much is going to start hurting him. But because I'm now, like, the way I'm farming, I'm stacking on like minions on sort of half HP, does mean we're now going to be overextended again. And his ultimate's coming back up, and with flashes, so let's see. I'm kind of happy fighting around these minions. You can see the minions doing some big damage there. I don't think we're in a position to kill him purely because of this passive. I don't want to overcommit. We're taking my E. I really enjoy stacking E at the moment. The wave's now going against me, so we may as well just shove it into the turret here now. We've got no jungler present, and it's now starting to get to that point where I'm now starting to come strong enough to shove the wave like this, which is a scary time. Ooh, it's a scary time for Mr. Warrior. Don't know if he actually meant. That's cool. Problem is just mana. I don't really have had such mana issues with Nasus before. Alright, we're back off. That's cool. Re-added Dark. Didn't really need to ult then. It was a bit of a mistake on his part. Oh, and again, maybe just wanted to clear the way. We're back. We obviously do have no TP this time around. But we'll get some cookies. Nasus be good. So he'll be able to catch up a bit on farm. But obviously he's going to have to back himself. One thing what could work in his advantage is that in 30 seconds time, which won't be far from when I get back, is TP up. We now have my Sheen, which is going to make my dueling presence really hard known. We're almost at 250 stacks off from 200. Won't take me too long to get to there, so yeah. The problem with Volibear really against Nasus, like, he has the fling there and everything, but without a jungler there, I just don't think there's enough kill presence. You know, he's not like a Darius or a Necton, or even a Riven. They're your sort of main ones. Once they get on top of Nasus, they're gonna wreck. Whilst, you know, when he sort of gets on top of me, I just kind of pop my ultimate, and sure he does enough damage, but it's not enough damage. I don't think there's ever going to be enough damage there to kill me, really. And the problem, obviously, with Nasus is that I'm only going to get stronger. And we're, what, 500 gold away from my Iceborne. I think once my Iceborne is complete, that's it, we'll go for it. And I believe, or it depends, I don't think he's using his TP now. The thing is, if we get the kill, then I will take the turret easy enough with the Sheen now and 200 stacks. So holding his TP could be a good thing. So he's going for the Sunfire, which is kind of nice, but it's just not gonna. I don't know how else you really build one, but can you really kind of put damage on him? See, but I'm stacking up pretty damn hefty now. We'll shove this wave in the turret. We're starting getting some damage onto the turret now. The wave's going against me, so it's fine. But that damage, I think we could actually. Flash is going to be up. Oh yeah. That's 1 now. This is where the turret could potentially. Could it be over? Could it be over? No, that can't. He still holds his TP, but the problem is now we've hit 200 stacks, so I'm now going to be able to back and get my Iceborne. So this could be it. It depends if he holds TP. It's going to be game. Oh my god, we might as well. Oh my god, no. Oh my god, this is. Oh, I've propped the turret aggro, so this could be. That is why I played a game with Singed earlier today, and used to love Singed. His slow just does nothing. Like, Nasus is slow, then I honestly thought I was a dead man, but my slow just was, you know, just meant that he couldn't do anything more then, which was just huge. We'll go for boots, chase potential, but this is game now. TP in. Yeah, this is game. Iceborne complete. Saw the damage we did before my Iceborne. Now we have Iceborne. 35% cooldown. About to come GG. So yeah, we'll see if he decides to engage on me. Maybe the best thing. Because if he engages on me, he'd be overcommitted. But I think he probably knows that. Here we go. That's GG. He can't beat me in this fight. He still holds his flash though, but he can't beat the Nasus. Careful, but I think this could be the turret going. He's gonna struggle now, because if he just stays around, we kill him really. That's game. GG. GG. We can kill him though before we get the turret. Kill him. GG. There we go. Well, first challenger, ChickenChowMein, bringing in the Volibear into the top lane today. Unfortunately, it wasn't enough. You know, he put some nice pressure down. I mean, he almost kidded me at one point, which was really nice. When we had the dance party, happy days. So yeah, he almost killed me. And if you can get that kill, and that's why I think maybe you could take the ignite, and potentially you then snowball if you take the ignite. But it's interesting then maybe if you hold the TP, you die. Like he was able to save his turret and. So yeah, it's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard, I think, for someone to beat me as Nasus, because, I don't know, you're just going to have to bring something with some. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to put it out there. Anyway, hope you both enjoyed. Take it easy. Have a great day. Peace.